Welcome to Kit Guru, my name's Andy, and today we're going to go through our top 3 mice of 2021. We're excited to look back on our favourite products that released this year. We've chosen our top 3 products to suit everyone's needs if you're in the market for some new tech. We've chosen our best high-end, best mid-price, and best budget options from the items we've reviewed this year. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as it helps us support us for free. Let's start with our best budget option and then work our way up to our top end one. You're on a tighter budget, but you still want a gaming capable mouse, and if that's the case, this may be the mouse for you. Taking our top spot as the best budget mouse of 2021 is the AOC Agon AGM 700 at just $29.99 that I reviewed this year. Yes, this is a super budget mouse, but don't be fooled by its plastic construction or aesthetics because it has some excellent specs and performance too. It is a wired mouse with a decent length 1.8 meter braided cable that has a very gamer black and red design. Despite its symmetrical design, this is aimed at right-handed users. It does have separate primary buttons that are plastic but have a brushed sort of silver metal look to them. Despite its price, it still has an RGB LED logo on the back and RGB LED scroll wheel, whilst the rest of the mouse is a black colorway. At this price, I enjoyed both sides having rubber grip support. It's not shy of buttons either, with a mode button to cycle through profiles, a DPI button that has LED indicators to show the change. On the left there's a forward and back button, but my favourite button by far was the inclusion of a sniper button. This button, when held, drops the DPI to around 400 for use in FPS games. All buttons were super clicky and responsive too, which was great for the price of this mouse. Another surprise for the price point is the inclusion of adjustable weights. So underneath the mouse you can add or remove 5 times 5 gram weights to your desired preference. Specs include 50 million click lifespan Omron switches, a Pixar PMW3389 optical sensor up to 16,000 DPI, 1000 Hz polling rate, 50G acceleration, and a huge 400 IPS. Overall, I had no issues whatsoever when gaming or using this mouse for general use, and highly recommend it for under £30. Now let's move on to our best mid-priced mouse. You may have a slightly larger budget and maybe want something from a well-known brand, and in that case, this next mouse may be the one for you. Taking our top spot as best mid-priced mouse of 2021 is the Corsair Sabre RGB Pro at $49.99 that I reviewed this year. Another wired mouse here, the Sabre RGB Pro, comes in at 74 grams and is aimed at FPS and MOBA players due to its lightweight nature. It's a right-handed ergonomic design with separate shelves separated by a large gloss accent. Both primary buttons are separate too and feature comfort grooves. The whole mouse is a black colorway, but the plastic has a nice texture to it. There is also the classic Corsair logo on the back that is RGB LED lit too, along with the scroll wheel. The 2.1 meter length cable is an excellent length and is Corsair's paracord, which is super soft and flexible with no noticeable drag. It's a simple design with just a forward and back button on the left hand side and a single DPI changer under the scroll wheel, but sometimes simplicity is best when you're playing FPS games. A nice touch is the included DPI indicator LEDs on the left side. There's 3 LEDs that let you know your selection and can display 5 stages via certain lights being on or off. Build quality is excellent too, with 0 rattle coming from the mouse and no buttons can be actuated when pressed on the top or squeezed from the sides. It has Omron switches but also Corsair's quick strike buttons. This uses a spring to give less travel and a faster return. Despite it sounding like marketing talk, it actually works very well. Despite the price, these were some of the best primary buttons I've tested. Super clicky with 0 pre or post travel. The Sabre RGB Pro has a PAW3392 optical sensor with up to 18,000 DPI and a massive 8,000 Hz hyper polling rate for those that really want the quickest responses possible. Bearing in mind that these super high polling rates work best for super fast refresh rate monitors. Overall, for the price, I absolutely loved the Sabre RGB Pro and think it's worthy of this spot. Now let's move on to our last mouse, our priciest pick. You just want the best of the best possible, even if it means you're using a keyboard from 1995, and if so, then this may may be the mouse for you. Taking our top spot as the best high-end mouse of 2021 is the Asus ROG Gladius 3 wireless at $99.99 that Christina reviewed this year. Surprisingly, this isn't the most expensive mouse we reviewed this year at all, but we thought this was the best high-end mouse worthy of recommending and takes this slot. The Gladius 3 wireless is a right-handed ergonomic shape with a blacked out aesthetic but some tasteful RGB LED zones. The shell is a nice satin plastic with separate primary buttons. The left side features a cool textured ROG design for grip that also has RGB LEDs behind it. We have the ROG logo and the mouse wheel that's also RGB LED lit too. The right side has an ROG logo engraved with more textured grips. It also comes with a USB cable, spare switches and spare glide pads too. Christina liked the small angular DPI button as it stayed out of the way and was difficult to accidentally press. Connectivity is excellent too, being able to be used wired, wireless via the 2.4 GHz dongle and also Bluetooth as well. It too has a pivoted switch mechanism on the primary buttons to reduce travel and give a quicker return, something that Christina loved when gaming. With RGB off, you can get up to 55 hours of battery via 2.4 GHz wireless as well, which is great for gamers. A perk is being able to open the mouse easily via removing the rubber bungs and removing the screws. You can then swap over the primary switches with the spares included if you need to. This is great for longevity. Sensor wise, we have a PAW3370 up to 19,000 DPI natively, but up to 26,000 DPI via software. Overall, Christina found the shape and ergonomics very comfortable and found the mouse performed excellently across the board when gaming. So there you have it. That's our top 3 mice of 2021 that we have reviewed this year. Will you be tempted by any of the ones that we've chosen here, or is there something else you have your eyes set on? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, check out our merchandise down below, and check out our website daily. I'm Andy, this is Kit Guru. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.